Good morning. Happy Tuesday to everybody. This is Nicole, Traum with Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. Thank you for tuning in. This week we are talking about going into the place of the heart, finding ways to heal, finding ways to feel more comfortable, finding ways to really take what's within and offer it back out. And the ways that we do that is with practicing self-love, self-care towards ourselves, taking care of those things deep within us so that we can better take care of others. So as we start this morning, let's just start by sitting up nice and tall and taking a moment to check in with where you're at. So as you close your eyes, start with a couple deep breaths. Notice your inhale and your exhale. And even just take a moment to notice any sounds around you. It's really easy to kind of jump right into the day without taking those moments to pause. So take these moments here in the beginning. Notice any sounds around you. Maybe there's sounds outside your home, or maybe there's sounds inside your home. And then just start to notice the sound of your breath as you turn within, as you allow yourself to just be present. Feel your inhale fill you up. And then with your exhale, let your outer body just start to soften. Shoulders softening away from your ears, hips releasing down. Good. Let's take a few more breaths like that. Just noticing what you've got going on this morning. And then take one hand to your heart and just kind of check in there. What's the quality of your heart this morning? Sometimes we wake up with a heavy heart. I know during quarantine and throughout this whole experience, there have been many days where I wake up with my heart feeling heavy. And it's a normal thing, right? It's normal in the sense that we're going through a lot, right? So when you feel that, or maybe you're feeling that this morning, just take a couple breaths, acknowledging it, so not ignoring it or pushing it away, and then just breathing into that space. There is a heaviness right now, maybe almost like grief, right? We talked about this yesterday. Maybe you have lost someone, or maybe someone you know is sick, or maybe you're just so worn out from this whole process that it's starting to feel so heavy. So as we breathe today, as we move today, we're going to continue to create that space so that we can feel more comfortable. And so we're not just taking on that heaviness, but we're letting it kind of move in and out. So that takes a little bit of practice. So let's come back now and just start with some movement, bringing yourself in some slow circles. Feel your hips release, feel your seat release. You might even, if you don't have shoes on, you might be able to feel the texture of the floor underneath you. If you have shoes on, just kind of wiggle your toes around inside your shoes and notice that sensation. Good, and then change your direction here. So just moving nice and slow in that slow circle. That's it. And then as you come back through center, you can inhale and just roll your shoulders back. My shoulders just popped. Exhale as you round and come forward. So just giving yourself a chance to open up that space, especially in the upper chest and in the upper back. Inhaling and exhaling. And giving yourself a little bit of leeway. So one of the things that comes with the space of the heart is forgiveness. And a lot of times forgiveness, we think about it with other people. But a lot of us, and I'm going to stay starting with myself, have these expectations, right? And when we don't meet those expectations that are usually so far out there, then we hold this grudge against ourselves. And that adds to the heaviness, right? So as you turn within, as you feel those little grudges to yourself come up, allow yourself to breathe. See if you can let them soften away. Bring your arms up now. Bring those elbows back, shoulders back, and just start to move. So whatever you come with this morning, right? Maybe it's a sore body, maybe it's a broken heart, maybe it's just that generalized heaviness, right? We breathe into it and we accept it, right? We don't have to say, oh God, I wish I was stronger to deal with this. I wish I was happier to deal with this, right? We deal with what we have, with what we have. We can bring in movement, we can bring in breath. There's a lot of things we can bring in to complement or add to it to make things better. But what we have is enough. You are enough. Remember that. And then come on up, bring your right hand down, stretch your left arm up and over, big stretch through the side body, rolling that shoulder back, good. We'll take another 2 breaths here, big inhale, big exhale, good. And then come on out, bring your left arm down, right arm up and over, same thing here, just breathing through your side body. Think about that for a moment. I am enough. If you can repeat that to yourself, notice how that feels. And then come on back and move your head side to side. Good. That's it. We're going to come in and do a little bit of that threading the needle here, so you can bring your hands forward to your knees. Inhale your left arm up, and then exhale, just thread your arm through as you lean forward. And you can go back and forth like that. Big inhale, stretching up, opening the chest. Exhaling as you thread your arm through and twist. Inhale and exhale. So as you bring movement to your body, feel how capable you are. It is easy to get caught up in thinking, I'm not good enough, I'm not capable enough, I can't handle this, right? And when we move and let ourselves connect with our body, we remember that we are good enough, that what we have right now is enough, and we can use that. The word yoga, for some of you that don't know what this means, the translation of it from Sanskrit means to make union, right? So we make union with ourselves, even in these little movements. So let yourself hold this here as you twist. Breathing up underneath the shoulders, behind the shoulders, into the back of your heart. Good, take 2 more deep breaths here. That's it. And then come on out, roll your shoulders onto your back, and we'll do the other side now. So right arm comes up, and as you exhale, thread it through, twisting to your left. So big inhale, lifting up, opening the chest. Big exhale as you twist, coming through. Just starting to create that union, right? Just in that gentle movement, even just in like a quick, brisk walk, right? It starts to make us feel revitalized. We start to reconnect. So let's do 2 more like this, and then we'll hold it there. So big inhale, and then big exhale as you twist through. Good, and then this next time as you come through, we'll hold it there as you breathe. So just bringing that right shoulder down towards your right knee, looking towards the left side of the room. Take 2 more breaths. And then come all the way out, and we'll stretch our arms out now, just pressing back. And you can twist a little side to side. Oh, I just got a really good pop down my back. Good. And then just start to lift the knees a little. So lift one leg, lift the other, feeling your leg muscles starting to work, feeling your belly start to engage. Make sure you're sitting up tall. You can bring your arms out in front here, just getting the legs to work a little bit. Good. And then maybe even bring your arms up and overhead as you continue to lift those knees up high. Good morning. Just feeling that stretch here, feeling your belly engaging, feeling everything supporting you. Good. And then bring your right knee and just hold it there. And as you lift that knee, and I'm sitting back in my chair, I'm leaning back a little bit, just make some circles with your ankle. That's it. There's a little snap, crackle, and pop there. Awesome. And then come on out and we'll switch sides. So left knee comes in, pull it in, and then just start to make some circles here with your ankle. Little bit of crackle and pop. Good. And then we'll come back up through center, sitting up tall. Inhale as you sit up, and just exhale and hinge forward. So I'll do it from the side here so you can see a little inhale, and then exhale, coming forward again. Inhaling and exhaling. That's it. Let's do 2 more. Staying forward here, you can bring your elbows down to your knees and just drop your head and let the back of that neck, the back of the head, just start to stretch a little bit more. Then turn your head side to side. Good. And then make your way back up as you come back to take a comfortable seat. So as we sit up tall, however feels comfortable for you, come back and think about that idea of saying to yourself, I am enough. And sometimes when I say that, I know for me, I start to clench up a little because maybe I don't really believe that some days. And that's normal and that's okay, right? But the practice is in forgiving ourselves for that, letting ourselves have the space for more love, and especially for that self-love. So take your hand to your heart. You can close your eyes, and let's just take a couple deep breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. You can inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. And come back to a more natural breath now and just repeat to yourself, I am enough. We'll do it 2 more times. I am enough. I am enough. And each time you say it, just feel yourself softening. The space of your heart opening. You can continue with your breath here. Filling up as you inhale, emptying out as you exhale. And we're going to do our breath today where we inhale and then we pause. We hold our breath for a few moments and then exhale it out fully. So I'll lead you through that. And if you feel uncomfortable at any point, just come back to a more natural breath. But we'll be inhaling and exhaling through the nose for this. So let's start with a little bit of inhale and exhale together. Big inhale. Big exhale through the nose. That's it. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Let's inhale and pause. Pause. Exhale. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. One more round. Inhale. Pause. Exhale. And just come back to that nice slow inhale and exhale now. A lot of times when we bring in that pause, we remember to breathe in a more compassionate way, more loving way. So as you breathe here, just begin to relax your jaw. You can bring your ears back a little. Relax your shoulders back. Feel your hips releasing down. Give yourself space here to just be. And then bringing your hands back in front of your heart, may we remember that we are enough May we remember to practice kindness and sweetness to ourselves and to others. And may we find that steadiness throughout our day. So as we close today, we bow to each other. I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Nicole Traum with Lee Health's Healthcare Heroes Self-Care Moment. We'll see you tomorrow at 6:40 a.m. Bye.